Welcome to Capital Structure and Management. I'm your host. So, hey everyone, this is going to be a great lesson going over, you might have heard the big bad WACC and CAPM. And if you don't know what those mean, no worries, do not fret. We'll go over them and more. Right? What's capital? Capital is cash. Now, how do you get cash? Like cash is king. You need cash to do things, right? You can borrow money. You can raise money through equity. You could steal it. No, we don't advise that here. That's not something we're going to cover. Although if you check out my other course, now never mind. So how do you manage that capital that you obtain through, again, borrowing or preferred stock? We'll see all of that. How do you manage it? How do you use it? How do you use it effectively? Let's see what our learning objectives are, and we can move along. Well, we want to describe an organization's capital structure and related concepts, such as the cost of capital, asset structure, loan covenants, growth rate, all of this good stuff here. What's a capital structure? Like, what is that? The capital structure is we want to buy a $1 million machine, a multi-million dollar machine, something like that. Did we, we get all that money in cash, but, did we maybe get 20% of that cash through selling common stock? Did we get the other 80% through borrowing, through debt, through bonds? That's capital structure. It's all simply put, it's just the $1 million we needed. What percentage of it is preferred stock or common stock or debt? We're going to cover that so in depth. Don't you worry at all. We want to calculate the cost of capital for a given financial scenario. And you're not going to leave here without knowing how to do that very well, of course. We also wanted to distinguish between banking arrangements, including establishing lines of credit, borrowing capacity. Obviously, borrowing and debt management and leverage is super important here. And yeah, we're going to cover that for sure in depth. Debt covenants, you make sure you know what a debt covenant is, a bank covenant. It's just a debt covenant, but with a bank. We'll talk about that. And lastly, we want to analyze the effects of working capital caused by financing using long-term debt and or short-term debt. Working capital, we have a whole lesson on that, so don't you worry about that. We'll cover there. Now, this does go hand in hand, as is. That is going to be capital structure. And with that being said, I want to dive in. I'm sure you do too. You're excited. You're ready to go. Let's see what we've got. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.